21st of March 2023. Remember guys, to like, share, comment and follow. So guys, yesterday we talked about Chief Charumbira. Yes, the man he did talk about ye kuti Mnangagwa na Chamisa vakwanise kugara pasi and vakwanise kutaura vese because zvinoita kuti nyika ikwanise kugadzikana. And so Zimbabwe Chiefs Council President Chief Fortune Charumbira is dismissed as false and mischievous reports that he implored opposition leader Mr Nelson Chamisa to join hands with President Mnangagwa and form a government of national unity in Zimbabwe. Chief Charumbira dismissed as outer rubbish reports circulating on social media that he pleaded with CCC leader Mr Nelson Chamisa to consider foregoing this year's elections and instead join forces with President Mnangagwa under a unity government. He was alleged to have made the calls at Mbetu village in Charumbira communal lands on Sunday, where he was part of the mourners at the burial of Mbuya Mafume, who is mother to Harare Mayor Mr Jacob Mafume. Chief Charumbira, who is related to the Mafumes through a family marriage, attended the funeral as a relative and also in his capacity as a traditional leader of the area. Mr Chamisa and other CCC leaders, including MPs and councillors and party members, some clad in party regalia, attended the funeral to commiserate with Mayor Mafume. After Mr Chamisa delivered his remarks at the funeral and waded into politics with the CCC leader describing President Mnangagwa as his brother during his speech, Chief Charumbira then also delivered his own speech but said he never intimated the need for a GNU in Zimbabwe. Of course, it is utter rubbish that I pleaded to Mr Chamisa to join President Mnangagwa in a GNU for whatever reason, including to avoid elections due this year. Of course, nothing can be further from the truth because the unity I was talking about was the unity of all Zimbabweans to pull and push in the same direction, irrespective of political differences and who is in power, said Chief Charumbira. I was not talking about unity of political parties that they must join to form a government. No, it was unity to cast aside political differences and come up with a simple agenda to develop Zimbabwe in peace and harmony without necessarily collapsing different political parties. I said we must unite and contest elections in harmony and peace, and this was dedicated on Mr Chamisa, who earlier on his speech said President Mnangagwa is his brother. Chief Charumbira added, I told Mr Chamisa that since he openly conceded on his own during his own speech before I spoke that President Mnangagwa is his brother, why then doesn't he visit him at State House, pay a courteous call on him as the president and big brother, and drink tea together to nourish harmony, peace and oneness in our country? I never talked about GNU as reported, said Chief Charumbira. The Chiefs Council President said this was not the first time he had called Mr Chamisa to be beholden to President Mnangagwa since the CCC leader was the junior of the two homeboys. In the run-up to the 2018 harmonized elections, I approached Mr Chamisa and asked him why he was challenging his homeboy, President Mnangagwa, in an election instead of respecting him as the elder brother and let him run his race. I was saying this as a person who is familiar with both of them by virtue of my position as chief, and on Sunday again, I was merely repeating the same message I first gave him in 2018. Chief Charumbira said he also told people at the funeral that they must not fight over political differences because in Parliament, parliamentarians from different political formations sat side by side and ate on the same table but never fought each other. I never said we should forego this year's elections for a GNU. Why would I say that when processes are already underway to hold polls as constitutionally mandated? I was only highlighting that election outcomes should not be the basis of not working in union to grow our country as one people with a shared past and a common future, he added. He said there was no basis for him to intimate that NPF do not want elections, yet several surveys had already showed President Mnangagwa is going to win this year's harmonized election. So guys, that's the latest here. And some reports they were publishing, saying that Chief Charumbira said Chamisa and Mnangagwa ngavaite government of national unity this year with some elections per side. But anyway, we did post a video here yesterday on Audio Thoughts with Prince. If you haven't watched it, just go and watch it. Chief Charumbira vachitaura pamariro pa Gogo Mafume and yes, amai va Jacob Mafume, who is the Harare mayor. And so guys, it all in the comment section, guys. Remember to like, share, comment, and follow. On my own personal view, I feel like Chamisa needs to acknowledge that President Mnangagwa is the Zimbabwean president. Then we can take it from there. Because even after 2018 election, Chamisa wakaramba wakatoti, I don't recognize him as the president because he wasn't happy about the outcome yakabuda elections yayo. So tagata ngozwa kuti hapana kana matalks anombofakaitika because Chamisa is not acknowledging Mnangagwa as the Zimbabwean president, so for that to happen, we have to wait and see. But I do agree with what Charumbira is saying here when it comes to after the elections. We need to put our differences aside. We need to come together as Zimbabweans and build Zimbabwe together, regardless of what happened in the elections. I think that's the way to go, because if you look at elections, Esa Atakaita since 1980, I mean, instead of going forward, it's like even if Chamisa win this election year 2023, it's gonna take him 20 years or 30 years kutibata dzimwe nyika takasana South Africa, vana Mozambique, vana Botswana, Namibia. Zvatora nguva, hazvingonake one day mangwana katongonaka. Aiwa, it will take time because Zimbabwe tiri kumashure when it comes to nyaya development, economy yedu. I mean, so we need to work together as Zimbabweans. Tombosiya zvokuti anzi uriwe green, uriwe yellow, uriwe red. Aiwa, tiri vanhu vamwe chete. So daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Remember to like, share, comment, and follow, and turn on the notification bell. Bless up.